Good morning all, hope you're doing well, hope you're staying safe. It's Tuesday, May the 12th, and for a kind of no news day, we've still got quite a bit of news. So let's see what the headlines are today. We're going to start with the usual US cases and Florida cases, both down, thank goodness, and trending down, which is great too. Miami-Dade and Broward, which are two of the last three counties to be reopened in Florida, look like they're going to reopen on Monday. We've got that. Shanghai Disneyland opened yesterday. I got two videos to you yesterday, one including that and one just with the opening ceremony precede. You can see what happened there yesterday if you look at that video or some of that video. I'm hoping that after the reporters left, it got a lot better and there wasn't such of a scrum and it kind of ironed itself out and things went very well. Bob Chapek, who was interviewed yesterday, said it did. He was also asked in that interview about Walt Disney World and when that was going to open. He didn't say when, but we've kind of extrapolated the dates out, so look for that. Disney World resorts are now taking reservations, as we know from a couple of days ago, only from July the 1st, but they're still honouring at the moment reservations from June the 1st through June the 30th. They haven't cancelled them yet. And there's a little piece on how many people booked yesterday into a couple of those resorts. Disney Springs, as we know, is reopening on May the 20th. Still big news. Only 4 restaurants, as we know, currently are going to be open, so I'm going to tell you which they are. And then finally, barbershops, nail salons and hair salons, which, as you know, wasn't a great... I wasn't in favour of doing that, but I don't make the decisions. They opened yesterday. I'm wearing this hat because I still could do with a haircut. I didn't go yesterday, probably won't go till next week. I want to see how this all pans out. So that's the headlines. Before we go to the news proper, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you get this 6 days a week. I'll be following this right through to park opening and then I'll be back in the parks. When Springs reopens, I'll be back there too. So please, hit that notification bell and subscribe. Okay, let's get to the news. Daily cases recorded in the US yesterday was 18,196, which is the best since March the 27th. In Florida we had 386 cases yesterday, which is 200 down on Sunday. It looks as though Miami-Dade and Broward counties, which are two of the last 3 remaining closed, are going to reopen on May the 18th. Of Florida's almost 41,000 cases, the top 3 of Miami-Dade, Broward and Palm Beach have 23,938 cases between them, or 58%. They also account for 57% of COVID-19 related deaths in Florida. Shanghai Disneyland reopened yesterday after being closed since January. The park has a capacity of 80,000 guests, but opened yesterday with a limit of only 24,000. Disney CEO Bob Chapek, interviewed yesterday, said his plan was to increase capacity by 5,000 a week. In that interview, Bob Chapek was also asked when Walt Disney World would reopen. He was non-committal on that, but Shanghai Disneytown, which is their equivalent of Disney Springs, opened on March the 9th, so it took 2 months and 2 days from its opening to reopen its park. If we use that as a benchmark for Walt Disney World, the parks would reopen here on July the 22nd. As we said here a couple of days ago, Walt Disney World resorts are now accepting reservations only from July the 1st, but they have not yet cancelled reservations from June the 1st through June the 30th. Pop Century has 2,880 rooms, and Disney said in the last 24 hours 158 people had booked a room there, while 127 people had made a booking at Disney's All-Star Resort, which has 1,604 rooms. If you're a regular viewer of this channel, you'll know that Disney Springs reopens on May the 20th, and 4 food outlets have been confirmed as being open on that day. They are Wine Bar George, STK, Wolfgang Puck and Erin McKenna's Bakery. Barbershops, nail salons and hair salons were allowed to reopen yesterday in Florida, but not all of them will do so. One business owner said she didn't want to expose her clients or her staff to potential COVID-19 and was thinking of opening in June. Another said, "We've shut our waiting area and we've removed all magazines, so any literature, anything you can touch has been removed." He said business was slow Monday, but bookings are full for the remainder of the week. So US cases and Florida cases both down and both trending down. Really good news. The hot spots, New York and New Jersey, seem to be getting things under control too. Governor Cuomo from New York said that some of his state had actually reopened already, which is great. Shanghai Disneyland opening yesterday. If you didn't see the video I put up yesterday, it's 37 minutes long from the hour and a half from the local TV channel that covered it. Please have a look at that. It'll give you an idea of what went on yesterday. I'm going to put a link to that at the end of the video. I don't think that's going to be representative of a normal day's action down there. The reporters, I don't think covered themselves in glory, but neither did Disneyland in the way that they handle things. But I'm hoping today and onwards will be calmer. Bob Chapek saying that they were going to increase by 5,000 a day up to the limit, and then they were going to go with the mandated limits set by the local government. So I'm going to keep an eye on how that's progressing, and I'm sure they'll be looking at the analytics on that every minute of every day to see what they can do with Disney World. July the 22nd would be the extrapolated date for opening Walt Disney World. Now, we're due to get into phase 2 here in Florida much earlier than that, and it could be as early as the 18th of May. So we opened up phase 1 on the 4th. If things are trending downwards for 2 weeks, that could be the trigger for phase 2. Now, will Governor DeSantis pull that trigger, and then in turn will Mayor Demings of Orange County pull that trigger? No news on that yet, although questions are being asked about that. So it could be the 18th of May. I doubt very much. Well, Disney Springs is opening the 20th, so it's certainly not going to be before the 20th. I don't think there's no reservations in any resorts from all the way through May now. It's only the 1st of June, so nothing's going to happen, I don't think, until the 1st of June. Now, is the 1st of June still going to happen for Walt Disney World resorts? Well, they haven't cancelled them yet. My resort reservation still stands on June the 1st. I have my doubts now whether that's going to happen. I still think it could be mid-June though, I don't think it might be July the 1st. And I think the parks may still open on July the 1st, even though this extrapolation of July 22nd comes out. But if they're learning enough from Shanghai Disneyland, and if we're into phase 2/phase 3 by that point, then I think there's a good chance, if Disney Springs has done its things correctly as well, that we could see the date of Walt Disney World parks, at least one park opening prior to July 22nd. And I'm still hoping July the 1st, in order that we get in for July the 4th celebrations. Although they'll be muted with much less people in the park, I think that's still going to be a great thing if we can do it safely. Disney Springs reopening on May the 20th, I've just said, only for restaurants that we know at the moment, but we've still got a week to go. So there could be more things happening during that week, and if I hear any more, I'll bring you that as I get it. And then the barber shops, it's kind of been my little bugbear, hasn't it, over the past week or two, since Jerry Demings kind of wanted it to happen and Ron DeSantis says it's not going to happen, and then miraculously it happened yesterday. But I'll be going next week, so I can maybe stop wearing hats in the morning. But until then, I'm gonna leave it. So that is the news for today. I'd be pleased to hear your comments. Thanks for commenting, as you already have done. I will respond to all comments asking a question or that I feel like I need to comment on. But until tomorrow, stay safe, stay well. See you then. Cheers for now. Bye bye.